So joy cannot coexist with anger, obviously. We know that from our objective experience. Joy cannot coexist with hatred, of course. Joy cannot coexist with boredom. Joy cannot coexist with desire, because desire means a sense of lack. Joy cannot coexist with dissatisfaction, ennui, annoyance, regret, despair. It can't coexist with loneliness. Joy can only exist, or can only coexist with itself. It can only exist purely by itself, not with any of those other emotions present. So this is telling us something extremely important about the nature of our being and the nature of our existence and the reason for our existence here. And that is that we are built of joy. We are inherently joyful beings. If joy can't coexist with any of these other emotions that everyone in the human race so commonly gets consumed with and feels, it can only mean that we are made of joy. Joy is our basis. So the key is not to all of these other emotions that we feel that joy can't coexist with, be it hatred, anger, grief, boredom, loneliness, despair. They're all created through thought, right? These are all things that we generate through our minds. Joy is the one that doesn't come from our mind. It's already there. It's already present. So it's not about never thinking, because that would be quite a tall ask in a human being and in the current age, where we go through I don't know how many billions of thoughts per day, right? To base our happiness on not thinking at all it's an incredibly delicate happiness, right? It's about the issues our relationship with thinking, right? No, or every single horrendous act that's ever been committed started with a thought that went down a rabbit hole, right? Every horrendous act that's ever been committed is tied to one of these thought-generated negative emotions that can't coexist with joy. Hatred, anger, grief, despair, right? So it's not about not thinking at all. We know that's not really possible. Maybe for extremely brief periods of time, or if you're an expert meditator for potentially extended periods of time, but not permanently, right? It's about improving our relationship with thought and eventually coming to a point where we can usually just observe our thoughts and watch our thoughts. And the place that we're watching it from, the place of awareness, is this place where joy exists, where it coexists with itself, where it is perfect, and where joy is always there, blossoming. So it's not right to berate yourself for thought. It's not right to berate yourself for anything. It's only right to try to change your relationship with thought, so that your real nature, which is joy, comes out.